Okay, so let's start the animation, and you can see that I have pallets being generated down here from the production facility and being delivered by fork truck. I have the blocks to find. I just took a small sample of the facility. I didn't really know any details about it other than the AutoCAD PDF that you guys sent us. And so what I did was I assumed that we had different blocks, and within each block you're storing a different SKU, and then we have the 11 truck docks that we have shown up there. We can also look at this in 3D, and you can see that we're creating pallets and then delivering those pallets randomly to the blocks. It looks like I have only blocks 2 and 3 turned on, which I'll show in just a second how we do that. But basically you can see the numbers here represent individual pallets. So we're not tracking pallets individually, we're tracking in blocks of 16 pallets. So for the animation purposes, we actually know how many pallets are in the storage area. When we get up to 20 to 32, you'll see a second set of pallets coming in just for the visualization purposes. So let's see when that's going to happen here. We're at 28, should happen here in just a second. Alright, so the next one should cause another visualization. So again, you can see that we're delivering pallets and we're keeping track of the number of pallets that are in the block, but the visualization we're using a little bit less granularity than individual pallets. Okay, so we can now look at how we have the arrivals defined. As I said, I have shown 9 blocks, but I really only have 6 of them activated. You can see the little Simio server objects here, and I can stop the simulation and go to a data table where I have the individual SKUs defined, and you can see I have block 2 and 3 both have 10 as the mix. So what Simio is going to do is take a proportion, so half of the arriving pallets will go to block 2 and half will go to 3. If I want to see all of them, the ones that I have defined anyway, I can just put 10 for each one. And so Simio again is going to take a proportion, since I have 10 divided by 60, so 60 total, and then each individual one has 1/10 of that, so roughly 1/6 of the pallets are going to go to each block. And so now when I run, you can see that the forklifts that are picking from the end of the conveyor, they're going to go randomly to blocks 1 through 6. For the delivery to the loading docks, I only have from block 1 and block 5 turned on, so we're only going to see forklifts going from 1 randomly to one of the dock doors, or from 5. Again, we can look at it in 3 dimensions. We can start a rotation. We can walk at floor level. We want to see what it looks like at floor level. We can rotate around, and so on. So we haven't really done anything to the animation here other than read in the PDF from you guys' AutoCAD and use that for scale. So you can see that we have this marking here, the dimension of 84 feet, and so that is approximately 25 meters, and so you can see that I scaled to where this 84 feet is our 25 meters. So this drawing is approximately to scale. If we have the travel times for the forklifts and the load and load times, everything is going to be precisely to scale. And we also don't have any details about how many pallets each fork can take. Can they take 2 pallets, 1 pallet? Right now you can see they're delivering single pallets at a time, but it would be very easy to have multiple pallets, say take 1 to block 3 and then 1 to block 5, or pick up 1 from block 6, pick up another one from block 2 before going to the load unload station. So those types of details are relatively easy to add to the model. As I said, I just didn't have any of that information to do this very simple sample model.